I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet.
Relatable.
She seems to be annoyed by something. It's me. I approach her in case she needs a hand. No, she doesn't. She's gonna punch you.
You looking for something? Oh, it's you.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She's not in there.
She's not in there. She's over there.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know?
You literally said that yesterday.
I did.
You literally said that yesterday.
I muttered it.
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face because you look like a weeb.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means shave your neck a little bit.
I take great strides in occasionally shaving my neck. Shut up! I see. There's a lot of volume of manga.
There's a loan.
There's a loan. I'm sorry. See, there's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelf. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the text.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. You need to get out a little bit, Natsuki.
I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box set she's wearing. Parfait Girls!
That's right.
A series I've never heard of in my life.
That's how she learned how to make the cupcakes.
That probably means that it's way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
Wow. You're gonna judge. You could go do it through the glass on that door.
She points in the direction of the classroom door. Hey! I wasn't judging or anything.
You were totally judging.
I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything!
It was the tone of your voice.
Can you hear me? Can you actually hear me?
But I'll tell you one thing, Hayato. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Judge it by the how many times it says baka.
In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands.
Oh snap, we're gonna have to choose between reading the manga or reading the horror book, aren't we? Or Fox and Socks.
I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires tracking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly prison.
Don't just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
As she tends to do.
Then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the window sills. He pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit.
Wouldn't chairs... Oh, that's yours.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
No.
I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Baka! Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Why'd you join this club anyway? Because it's full of girls?
And scooches away from me.
He's on to you, man.
Go Minnesota. I didn't expect to be sitting as close to her either. Not that I can say anything that's a particularly bad thing.
It's not like I wanted you to read my manga or anything.
I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. more eager to begin reading as I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning?
Hmm? Don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again?
Not really. I have like 1,000 of these. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished this. Are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like there's just a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. And I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from them?
It's a slice of life that nothing really happens and the writing isn't enough to make like a plot.
Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that doesn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know all the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Oh, so this is a reflection of the game. I see. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really fun. So many touching parts.
Ah. That's so. I was about to. I was thinking of like. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
I wasn't thinking! Sorry! Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't really seen you at full power.
That wasn't even my full powers.
It's not even my final form!
This isn't my final form.
This chapter seems, what? Seems like it's about baking.
It's about baking. It's where she learned how to make the cupcakes.
This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Yeah, there is. Well, that's why they're called Parfait Girls.
Natsuki pauses for him, as if she doesn't want to admit something. It doesn't. I was just curious.
Just about making cat cupcakes.
Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I didn't base my entire personality off one manga. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything just because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anybody that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. Guess that explains Natsuki's interesting bake. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge?
And the other kind of hobbies you could get into.
Oh, this is original art! That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, the other hobbies you could get into from mangas, you know, like piloting mechs and fighting people.
Rampant cocksucking! We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
You say so. Guess it is fun sharing something like this with someone else. I just get excited when I convince my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. I'm kind of a shut-in.
I was gonna say, it's like, well, you're kind of a frigid bitch all the time, so I don't expect you to have a ton of friends right now.
There we go, that's the response.
Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Did you not rub it in? Jeez, Baka.
Sorry. Yes, frigid bitch it is. Doesn't have many friends.
I could ever get my friends to read this. We just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
Oh, dude, this is, you know what? I feel her on a spiritual level.
Right?
So that's how I feel about Sentai. Like...
How long are you going to be into them Power Rangers?
The Power Rangers at Sentai! Oh man, honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'm too cute to be a loser.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found all this hentai. At least it's safe here in the club room. Schools don't check those things. But Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, you paid off in the end, didn't it? Hiccups. I mean, I'm here reading it, or here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems.
Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I'm not laughing. I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the pages.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky.
Oh, I relate.
But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Spoiler warning.
Just finish this chapter! Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bitchy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare occasion, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Yeah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. It's clearly written by Americans. They used inches.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book.
Giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Oh, yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Take it home with you. Read it instead of that other book that the other girl gave you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It'd take you forever if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow. We can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. I'll bend you.
By tomorrow! I might fall behind in some of the shows if I try to get through this.
The new episode of Yuri on Ice is coming on tonight.
But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up, turn to where I put my stuff, and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yes! My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing! I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sour is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook written in crayon. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on in a composition note.
It's okay, we wrote ours on her arm, so.
I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly reply as well. Do the same myself.
Oh, who should we read the book to?
It's got a lot more elements that Yuri would like, so.
Alright,
I feel like she would want to hear.
We could scare Natsuki.
I don't want to scare Natsuki. She's a precious little peach. I mean, she's a little bitch, but she's precious.
We joined the club to get closer to Monica, though. I will go Yuri, because we wrote a lot of, like, scary things about that sock.
Yuri seems to be the most experienced, so I should start with her.
Experienced.
I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes.
Oh. Sorry. Forgot to start reading.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put all the thoughts of this really weird.
What is this dumpster fire you've brought here today?
Okay. This is your first time, right?
Yeah, please be gentle. Why do you ask?
Shows. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting
Yuri buries her face in.
Wasn't expecting a poem about sock mold.
Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It take Yuri a little while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, like writing a poem about sock mold. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Well, I'm a deliberate person. Is there a problem?
Try to form-fit like two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor has totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. I mean, you wrote a poem about sock mold.
I know, that's what we did. Oh, and there's a Doki Doki in there somewhere!
Yeah, it's cute sock mold. Socks are not sexy, unless they're thigh highs. That's cute. Maybe a little biased.
Biased? How?
She'll tell you it sucks.
Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Just show it to her.
Like that.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Yuri smiles dreamily if it was in the middle of reading it. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club.
Ghost under the light.
Swan. You can't read cursive! I can read cursive. I'm just kidding.
The light flickers. I flicker back. What does that mean?
Look outside the poem area to continue.
Oh. Don't tell me what to do, game. I'm sorry you have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
You literally said he couldn't.
No, that's what I said. I was reading the line. There's a disconnect between actor and character here.
There's not. There really isn't.
I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Well, that's a relief.
I also like the poem.
They could have used more socks.
No, it was short. It was descriptive.
it wasn't too short?
Was it too short?
I usually write longer poems.
That's usually a question I have to ask. Not at all!
Really glad you like it. To be honest, I thought about writing it about a sock. This is our first time sharing. I want to read something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
You into ghosts, Jerry?
Really into ghosts. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
Really? Must have totally missed the point!
Yeah, I wasn't sure what flickered back meant. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more to tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Because of course I didn't, I'm a Philistine!
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy you think like that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I hope you are.
Oh, we're gonna have to go through all of them!
Everyone's gonna judge our poem!
Why can't we just read it in front of the class? Alright, well, let's start with things I don't like, because of course we're gonna start with... First of all, you wrote about a freaking sock.
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? That's the point of sharing in the first place. Wrote this, then I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember I said I wanted to read the poem. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable with sharing yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it! Aw, she liked your poem. I hope you're happy. She really liked the sock skirt poem.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Yeah, no, I hate socks.
Let's go. Natsuki's retort is being a dick!
You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you, Baka? I already told you that you have to go announcing it to the world like you're also self-important.
God, she's so right.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss if she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Because Monica will make me if I don't.
I'm monkey. From Eagle. That's about.
I like that! I like the last part. The first I was just like, man, this really was written in crayon. And then I got to the last part, and I was like, you know what? I like that. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Oh, that's you.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Didn't have socks in it. Didn't have socks or milk. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People won't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Like you're in a literature club or something. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring up the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last thing. But I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Oh, snap. Alright, we're gonna say Monica for last. This is a good poem, Hayato. Are you sure it's your first time? Like you just randomly chose words that you thought
picked a bunch of words that fit together, we thought. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it serious. We didn't.
We didn't. That's the point.
Or you wouldn't write one at all.
Yep, almost tempted to didn't.
I'm really happy you just wrote one.
Yeah, I was about to go to the bathroom, wipe my ass, and call poetry.
It reminds me how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in a little classroom.
And you could have just gone home and watched Pop Team Epic, but...
Yeah, we could have. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? Like I said before, Hayato, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
I'm pretty sure that doing your homework doesn't make you a kind person.
Yeah. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
May things make you do anime things. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
So, whoa. Hello. Dear sunshine, the way that you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed and making me rub the sleep from my eyes. You asked me to come out and play? Are you wait a second. Trusting me to wish you away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it was for you, I could sleep forever. I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Relatable! Relatable! The sun is the only reason I eat pancakes.
Pancake. Sorry. This is just a guess, but you wait until this morning to write this.
No! I wrote it yesterday morning. Coincidence.
Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. I was watching Pop Team Epic.
Yes, doing exactly what we wanted to do. Well, at least it makes me feel better about myself. I just picked 20 random words and mashed them together.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really? I take that as a compliment.
Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school?
Is it bad to skip breakfast?
It's bad to get cranky. Yeah, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. Yep.
Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. It's gonna be about breakfast. Alright, Monica.
Be like, what is this?
Hi, dirtbag.
Hi, dirtbag.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be... Oh, that's you.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Much better off of just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. You were like, I'm not gonna laugh, I'm not gonna laugh, I'm not gonna laugh. But there you go, you laugh, and you're just like machine gun laughing. Don't worry, Hayato.
We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. My hand want to come up home.
I like it, Hayato.
Really? It's just 20 random words. It's a lot cuter.
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Wasn't expecting you to
Oh,
write about
jeez.
socks. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
It's the second time somebody, so like, yeah, it does take a metric to notice like what you talked about the most. Or
Yeah.
put in the poem the most. And that's who cares about it the most.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Natsuki herself is like, oh, this is perfect! I can't criticize you!
By any chance, did you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I did! Eh? Maybe a long time ago. Finished telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny and endearing. Oh wait, that's you. Ah!
Oh, his poem can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Like, the one that was really sad was the one where the sidewalk ended. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. You're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of, except she's a weeb. Maybe she's not an expert. You probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. And I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I think I'm reading your lines. I'm just going through it fast because we've been talking to these girls for like years. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Laughing. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read then. Hole in the wall, you couldn't pin me.
Kind of seems like she's the one into scary things, or maybe she's like in an abusive situation.
Cheesy beats. She's a nihilist.
So what do you think?
Very warm, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to be asking for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style that's got me pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be powerful.
What's the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
She was beat. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Just choose 20 random words and then it'll be a poem that Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Woo! I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Eyes are laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange papers, sharing their respective. As they read in tandem, I watch both each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clear the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Here goes. Tepid bitch action.
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Hayato did too. Based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something very inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Wow! Hayato liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to oppress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Hayato appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Wow, there's a cat fight going on.
Oh no!
Is everyone okay? This is why they wanted a man in the room. Girls are really thirsty. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hayato started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki? That's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turn to me. Standing there. Hayato! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself to learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? I mean, you should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Hayato. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's a waste. Understand that, right, Hayato? Oh, snap!
Oh no! Oh no! How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing! If I agree with the problem, I'll think really high with it. Oh god. That's Yuri. Help me, Sayori!
Oh, I mean, I kind of agree with Natsuki, but I don't want to hurt Yuri's feelings.
Help me get Sayori.
Or we're gonna give Sayori to help us.
Natsuki.
Oh, they're both so disappointed in us. You alright?
Yeah. I was fighting. Sayori uncomfortable. There we go. Until you keep fighting, you know, you're making your friend feel like this.
Hayato? Well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. You're the ones who freaking try to get me to... Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why no one likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I know, I've been measuring them every day. Big and beautiful. Wrong choice of words there. Sorry.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Staring at nothing.
This is why Sayori is vice president.
Whisper to Monica. Nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing.
Ah! Not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that.
Kill you.
She might be an airhead, but it's sometimes weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. You like her, don't you? Who would hate her get herself hurt?
That makes two of us. You can count on me! Such a genuine person, makes a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? This was a nightmare.
This was harrowing!
Don't make us do it again.
Hayato, how about you? I was really talking about everyone.
In that case, we'll do the same. No! No, teacher, why you do this? Maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
I think to learn a little more kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job in impressing those.
I'm gonna make an entire book based off soft milk.
I nod. So, newfound determination.
Hayato, ready to walk home.
Sure, let's go.
Yay!
Sayori. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. There's a man in the room. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion is all. I could see they'd make good friends with you.
Ah, you know, Hayato. It's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. I think seeing you getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. You're no longer a loser who sits in your room.
Neckbeard weeaboo. That's
laughing. Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Oh.
no.
The thirst is real.
Hayato, your ulterior motives will be the end of us. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy. No.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, I think we're gonna find a way to save here, and...
Oh, let's I'll
Yeah.
say it.
There we go.
Here.
So yeah, I think we're gonna call that a wrap for today. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if you want to watch more of us being absolute weebs, leave a comment below. Tell us if you thought our acting was obnoxious, which it probably was, and
It is.
what kind of poems we should write, and make sure that it's completely spoiler free, because again, I'm going into this game completely blind. So, yeah, see you guys next week. Bye!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.